The challenge is really to manage the massive amount of interrelated paperwork that's required from a case management standpoint. It's just so complex and so many pieces of paper that even the best of employees had a great deal of difficulty just making sure every entry went to every form that was required. From a compassion standpoint, I always never want to overwhelm my employees giving them a task they can't do. And I have to say, in all honesty, that in the past I felt we were asking them to do what was basically impossible to do. No individual could keep track of all this data with the interruptions that occur every day, with the phone calls, with the continual upgrade from a doctor's order. You get a doctor's order that changes one particular requirement for a resident and it has to flow through the rest of the system. It's amazing that most case managers do as well as they do. One of the key advantages of this system is that it was specifically designed to match the PDF formats of all existing Department of Health forms related to case management in a assisted living facility. That I can walk in the morning, turn the system on, and I automatically know within literally 20 seconds if there are any errors that have to be maintained and what the future requirements are out the next 30 days from a case management standpoint, such as scheduling an appointment for a med-eval, such as reviewing a wait. All those things are readily available in the first 15 to 20 seconds once the system's turned on. It tells you that you've made an error. It does not allow you to go to the next stage without saying, no, you have to go back and do this. The actual forms as they're generated are 100% compliant with state needs. Cloud-based means that there will be no loss of data should a local entity go down. Many times you'll have disruption, particularly if you're a facility in a rural area and the internet goes down. You might have a surge that could fry your system. Or like myself, you don't have an IT person on site and the computer gets corrupted and you don't have to pull your hair out because all the data is offline and saved on an appropriate server. That is the number one goal from the beginning, that the residents see an improvement in care. And it's axiomatic that when we're functioning with accurate, timely information, we're going to do a better job. We will carry out the doctor's orders because the system allows us to have the latest appropriate requirement that the doctor has specified. Absolutely, if you're doing a tour, you're in an area that has a lot of heavy competition, it becomes an advantage to be able to say, here's how we'll make sure your loved one is being taken care of, consistent with your wishes and your physician's wishes. And there's a system in place. It's not just a hope. It's just not a marketing tool saying we've done something. There's a system that's built on a solid foundation to make sure that what's required of a facility is what's done. Our anticipation is that the survey will be greatly improved because in the past we've had surveys where we did have the piece of information that was required, but it wasn't all the places it needed to be. This system makes sure that can't happen, that the information from one place goes appropriately where it needs to go to the various forms and formats. I think one of the major advantages of the system is its ease of use. You literally, with less than 50 minutes of prep, go on the system, enter data, pull data off, learn how to use the report. I could not see how anybody can do this job in a comprehensive way without ALS.